Soil is the upper part of the Earth's crust. Almost all land plants have their roots in soil. Soil is made of several different things. The main ingredient is tiny bits of rock. Mixed with the bits of rock are small pieces of dead plants. Chemicals we call minerals which we can't see. And water and air. Land plants need all of these things. Because people need plants for food, people depend on the soil. There hasn't always been soil. When the Earth was first formed, most of it was covered with rock from volcanoes. At other times, glaciers scraped off all the soil from large areas of the Earth's surface, leaving bare rock. How did soil appear on solid rock? One way rocks can be broken to bits is by temperature changes. In the warm sun, the surface of the rock expands very slightly. When it cools at night or during winter, the rock contracts. Continually expanding and contracting breaks up the rock. Rocks on the Earth's surface are also broken up by chemicals in the air and water. Living things also help to break down rocks. When lichens like these grow on rocks, they crumble the rock surface beneath them. Rocks break down to make different kinds of materials. Some rock materials become grains of sand. Others become clay. The bits of clay are so small you can't see them, much smaller than grains of sand. But materials like sand or clay are only part of the soil. More is needed to make fertile soil. Material from dead plants must be added to the material from rocks. When plants shed their leaves, or when they die, they fall to the ground. This plant material forms a layer called mulch. A covering of mulch helps keep soil from drying out completely. The dead plant material begins to break down, a process called decay. Most decay is caused by living things called bacteria, which are too small to see. Many kinds of bacteria live in the soil. They look like this. When dead leaves and fallen trees decay, the minerals in those leaves and dead trees become a part of the soil and make it more fertile. Small animals such as insect larvae help to break down plant material. Fungus plants like this bracket fungi also help to break down dead plants. Parts of the fungus grow through the dead wood. Along with bacteria, they cause the wood to decay. The wood becomes soft and crumbles easily. As a result of decay, in time, dead plant materials turn into a material called humus. Animals help to mix humus and mulch into the soil. Humus helps hold minerals and water in the soil. Earthworms slowly digest material in the soil and mix it together. Charles Darwin, the biologist, estimated that the earthworms on his farm brought up 15 tons of casts per acre each year. Insects slowly plow the soil. Their tunnels let air and water into the ground. Animals like these ground squirrels make burrows or tunnels in the soil. When animals dig burrows, they bring soil from below to the surface. Later, the burrow may be filled in by soil from the surface. burrowing animals mix the soil. This mixing of soil by animals takes a long time, but over hundreds of years, it slowly mixes bare dirt and dead plant material to make rich soil. Even some birds, like these burrowing owls, help to mix the soil. Prairie dogs also make tunnels, turning over the soil. Mixing the humus and mulch into the top layer of soil makes it different from the soil beneath it. The upper layer of soil is called topsoil. Topsoil is usually darker than the soil beneath it. This topsoil is almost black. Some kinds are red, and some are gray or brown. There are many different kinds of soil. The kind of soil that will be found in a place depends on the kind of rock particles in the soil, the kind of plants that grow there, the minerals in the soil, how much it rains, and many other things. The roots of plants spread through the soil to anchor the plants. The roots reach through the grains of dirt to collect the minerals and water. You can often tell about the richness of soil from the plants that are growing in it. These trees are small because they are growing in poor soil that is thin and sandy. These large trees are growing nearby in soil that is rich with humus and minerals. It takes thousands of years to make topsoil, but it can be lost in just a few years. Dust storms are caused by bare soil being blown away by the wind. Running water can wash away the soil. In muddy river water, soil is being carried to the sea. All the plants on this hillside were cut down, leaving almost nothing but bare dirt. Soil with plants doesn't wash away as easily because the leaves of the plants break the force of the raindrops and the roots hold the soil in place. Soil held together by roots is called sod. The roots hold the soil together so well that sod can even be used as roofing, as it is on this cabin. Years ago, many settlers in the west and far north used sod roofs. Good farmers save their soil by planting their crops with the rows running around a hill instead of up and down the hill. Planting this way slows down water running down the hill during a rain. Farmers mix manure and fertilizers into their soil to increase the amount of minerals in it. Some families with gardens save leaves, lawn clippings, and even their kitchen wastes. They put them into a compost pile. There, the wastes decay and turn into humus. Adding this humus to their garden soil makes the soil much more fertile. The gardeners are recycling the way nature does in the forest. Crops like alfalfa add minerals and humus to the soil. Good soil is made of bits of rock with humus, minerals, and water. It has taken thousands of years to form this soil. It slowly became rich enough to grow plants. The top layer of soil is called topsoil. If it contains many roots, we call it sod. Animals that live in the soil help make it. We must care for the soil because most land plants, animals, and humans live on and get their food from this thin layer of our earth.